So first of all, the source countries we audit are on the one hand side Germany, the UK, Italy, Russia and the Netherlands. And the development we currently see is quite different from country to country. So we have still a very good consumer mood in Germany, for example, where the booking trends are still quite positive, and especially for Spain they are very positive. One reason, of course, is the crisis in North Africa, which is still ongoing, and a lot of people, instead going to North Africa, choose then, especially for the winter season, the Canarian Islands as a destination. So this is one of the reasons why Spain is performing quite well. In other countries, we see the trend not that positive. For example, in the UK, the consumer confidence is not that positive like it is in Germany currently. So therefore, the market is, I would say, much more difficult than it is in Germany. Also because of the situation with the tour operators. You probably heard also about the crisis where Thomas Cook is currently in. So nevertheless, also there, if we see share-wise, Spain is performing quite well also here in the UK. The same we can say for the Netherlands, no? The same situation, no? Because one of the reasons, or one of the key reasons, because of the situation in North Africa, a lot of people are traveling to Spain. So Spain is performing, I would say, quite well. Yeah, I think also there we have to differentiate between winter and summer destination, because the summer destination are much more under competition as it is for the winter destination, if we see the short and the mid haul. So for the winter destination, I think consumers do not have so many choices. No? So they go for Egypt or they go for the Canarian Islands. No? So therefore, of course, the demand is increasing for the Canarian Islands. But of course, Spain was and is always a safe country where you have a very, very good infrastructure, where everything runs smoothly, where the quality standard is very high, and this is very much appreciated by your clients. Okay, what we can see, for example, in the German market is that the traditional 2 weeks holidays are losing importance. In the past, it was very important, or let's say it had the biggest share, the traditional 2 weeks holidays, that people stay exactly for 2 weeks. And there we can see that this is changing a little bit. No? So people prefer to stay now between 1 and 2 weeks. They want to have more flexibility on that. No? And I would say the reason for that is, on the one hand side, it can have financial reasons. That people cannot afford 2 weeks holidays, because what we see also in the market is a slight increase in the prices as a general trend. And so instead to say, okay, we skip our holidays, they reduce the number of days they stay in the corresponding country. So this, I would say, is one of the reasons for that. On the other side, I also think that people want to have more flexibility as they are doing more city breaks and some other short travels. Online sales, of course, are very important and are gaining importance, but mainly I would say for destinations and, or let's say for packages which are quite easy to book. So for example, if you want to stay for 2 weeks on Mallorca, then of course online meanwhile has a very important share. But the more complex the travel is, the more likely it is that the consumer goes to a travel agency to get advice by the salesperson.